Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking things up at the 6th. Let's get into it.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Sitting at -1. Put some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot. This one might need to get down a little. Wow, what a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Don't mind the look of this. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
He has this putt to save his par. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I'm down here on hole number 8. This is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close.
This one looking really good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. This one should find the rough. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Well, that's a handy shot. Good look at a birdie here. Hey, that's a chance. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Let's head over to the 9th.
And about 155 yards to the pin.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. from around 140 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Woo, back there, horsey. Left yourself an opportunity.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. Putting for par. And down it goes. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Chance to move inside the top 20 if he can hold this putt. Ooh. And that should secure the par. Well done. Currently at 3 under for the event. We have a par 3 on this one.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier. Solid putt, that. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Go in. And that putt just was never hit hard enough. A 7-footer right here. Good stroke. Yeah, he'll take that. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Nicely done.
Sitting at -3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 19 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Over on the 13th hole, and this is Bryson DeChambeau. And this putt is for birdie.
Oh, so close. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. This needs to move into the top 20 on the lead. Looking really good. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. It's a little wayward.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Oh, almost went in. Handy out of the bunker there. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Yeah, that one's looking good. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Putting for birdie. And with that putt, now at 4 under, heading to the final few holes. And that will take him to 4 under. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Looks like this one's contracted the dreaded hooks. Time for the second shot at the 16th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, this next putt coming up around 30 feet to the hole.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And he'll move into the top 10. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt, you'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Hey, nice looking line. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for 10th. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. Uh-oh, this one's heading to the hazard. Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, this should be unpredictable. And that one's headed to the drink. Playing from around 110 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. So I might need to set. Not bad. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Not a bad line, this. And down she goes. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, guys, over on the 18th hole now. This is Gary Woodland's next shot.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Coming off a really bad hole there. Hopefully they can shake it off and concentrate on this one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Whoa, down there, horsey. And here we are with the third shot. Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that will do it for him at this event. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Happy to be with you. Happy to be at the Conservatory Club. Welcome to the folks at home, and it's I wouldn't say welcoming first hole. Look at this thing, beast. Par 5, 651 yards from the tips. Talk about a three-shotter to start your day. Can't wait to see how the players deal with this one. Should be fun.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one will play. This putt feet to the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Starting the round at even par. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh, absolutely flushed. From around 170 yards here. Opting for the 6-iron. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Quality shot, that one. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the third hole, guys, this is Gary Woodland's next one.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole. That's a good-looking shot there. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. That's heading into the rough, I think. Lining up from the sand now. Well, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, that's good grit there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
This shot from 120 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And what a way to jump into the top 10. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Nice putt to make that one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honour on the hole. That's heading for the fairway. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the 6th hole, and this is Gary Woodland's next one.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes. What a result. Fantastically played.
Blessed with physical attributes that is the envy of most people on tour. This man is a physical presence, but he's now a real presence on leaderboards, and also a major champion, Gary Woodland.
He's the modern player. He's a big, strong young man who was a multi-sport athlete growing up. So he's got great eye-hand coordination from playing basketball all those years. In fact, quit basketball in college to focus on golf solely. And I have to say that you can watch him hit golf balls, you can watch the chipping, you can watch the putting and all that and how great it is, but you really don't measure the greatness of the man until you get a chance to say hi to him. And he's probably got the warmest heart of any player out on tour. He truly is just an all-American nice guy. Can't say that about a lot of folks, but you can definitely say that about Gary Woodland.
That's the Midwest kid in him.
Pass that, babe.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. This putt is of 9 feet. Nicely holed and for par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the 5-wood. Exit, stays left even. Good shot there. Share a second if you can make
So
this
I got
putt.
everything up. I was supposed to get up today. You know, we all busted ass, and Jen, the store manager, was really nervous we were going to be behind, and no, we're not. We're all good.
Looking great now.
Been helping out more,
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And a spot in the top 5 also with that
One
great shot.
not get along, yeah, her.
Why not take another look at that effort?
I just sucked up and fucking started being nice, and she started being, you know, because she's young.
Just
So
one off the lead
longer.
after that hole.
But me, I was just getting pissed off because she came into our store and
Teeing
she
off
completely
here
took
at the
over.
7th.
Now she's working with us, she's talking to us, she's being more respectful instead of just walking in and fucking stepping on us.
This one might roll into the
But,
rough.
yeah. She even dug something out for me today. I needed to do the
Now man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
They're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be careful getting out of this one.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
Especially her. She did it all by herself.
Third shot now.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Of course.
And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Big putt for par coming up. Good putt that. Currently a couple under for the round.
That's just horrible. I hate that.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Dallas. Ah.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. There's been action aplenty all over this course. Why don't we head back to the 13th for this great shot? Billy Horschel's playing some beautiful golf.
I want to know if I'm supposed to be at 46 or 56.
And back to the course with the live action.
I can't stay an extra 30 minutes as late I can.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Dave. 17.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Straight out of the top drawer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Yeah, you'll take that. He currently shares 4th position.
1,000 people and I have almost
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee.
I'm gonna say 100. Well, I am at the 8, but they need to fucking move.
Opting for the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves one back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, guys, I'm on the 11th. This is Gary Woodland's next shot.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Okay, let's get back to the action. Rich, for such a long time, Gary Woodland was one of those physical beasts, a guy that you knew who could flat ball it out there, but he didn't seem to get the most out of his game until he found out a way to get it in the hole quicker.
He's always been a good ball striker, but I think just maybe simplifying the game a little bit and not focusing on the swing or the short game or the putting, trusting that his abilities were good enough, and he finally got out of his own way, started racking up the wins, had a lot of close finishes but no victories until finally gets the US Open Championship at Pebble Beach. What a moment. So many shots there that I will never forget, ever.
Big chance here. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And that will take him to 2 under.
bring it on. Good morning, Patriots. She's off for 2-day suspension.
He's currently in a share of top spot. I'm pretty sure this play will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Let's have a look at this highlight. Justin Thomas with a great shot here.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for first place. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
She's getting
It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And she's getting her first AC unit, $23,500.
Lovely effort,
No
that.
upstairs AC.
And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke.
She's
Very
close to
impressive.
Trump. She wouldn't be able to afford it if it wasn't for Trump. 23.5. Dude, it is right. This is the best we've ever done. Why? Because Trump's in office. The American people matter. Love you.
Currently 2 under for the day. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. This looks to be heading to the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Now leading by 1 shot.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Handy effort, that one. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. I like the look of this. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well played, mate. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
Oh, what a great stroke. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
And let's have one more look at that shot. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Looking really good, this one. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
That didn't look like their best swing to me. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Going with the 8-iron here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Oh, that was pure. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Looks good off the blade. And in it goes for the par. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm down here on the 17th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Second shot here on the 17th. Oh my goodness! A lovely shot into a few feet. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And after that hole, you've built a 2-shot buffer over Patrick Cantlay.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Good looking putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He's currently sitting in 1st place. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here at the 18th. Opting for the 5-iron.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
That's not what they were looking for.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
This is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Oh, so close.
Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Welcome to Cromwell, Connecticut. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam at one of my favourite stops each year on tour. It's TPC River Highlands and the Travelers Championship. So many famous finishes that have happened here. Rich, I like this golf course. What are your thoughts?
It's a good golf course. There's no doubt about it. I think the players enjoy it because it's not a test of golf that really stresses you out. It's right there in front of you. I think we're going to see a lot of golfers go out there and try and attack it with driver. I don't think we're going to see too many guys laying up with irons. Maybe on some of the holes, 9 would be one of them that I can think about. But this golf course really begs you to attack it. You can make a lot of birdies. Kevin Streelman made 7 in a row in his win. And that's the type of golf course it is. You can get on some great rolls if you're giving yourself the opportunity. And it's right there for the taking. You just got to go do it.
And it's also the venue of the lowest round ever played on the PGA Tour of 58 by Jim Furyk. Can't wait to see what unfolds. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. And there it is. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. This one should find the rough. Here's what Bryson DeChambeau managed just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. And here we are with the third shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This one's looking good.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Time to play from the bunker. Well, that was a good strike. And there's action of plenty on the course. Let's head to the fifth, where this just happened. Our current leader showing us why they're on top. Take a look at this attempt from way out. Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader. Nicely done. And this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Let's see what happens here at the fifth. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
All right, guys, down here on the 8th, and this is DeChambeau's next shot.
And here we are with the third shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard, now a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. It's a bit quick from the top. This one's hooking hard. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the gods here. That was wonderfully done. But there's no question that the Travellers Championship has done a wonderful job in really building their field, particularly off the back of a major. This golf course, I've already told you, I seem to like it. There's a fun little atmosphere down around those finishing holes as well. What are your thoughts?
I think the players like it just because it does come on the heels of a major championship. They want a week where they can go out and the golf course isn't going to beat them up. It's a great fan and family friendly environment, and that's exactly what the Travelers has. They've really done a great job with this tournament to make the players feel welcome, to help with accommodations, to make their task getting from the major championship to here so much easier. So these players coming in here, they can kind of kick back a little bit and not have the stresses, I think, of a normal tour event, even though they're still playing for big money, Luke. Points galore. They all are here to compete. They're all here to win. But they do have a little bit of catching up on some mental fatigue and physical fatigue from the week prior.
And the golf course is really set up for an exciting finish. That drivable par 4 15th, the gorgeous par 3 across the water, 17 with a fair bit of water around it as well. It has been the site of some incredible come-from-behind victories or flashy finishes.
Kevin Streelman comes to mind right off the get-go. 7 straight birdies to finish it out in his win. But yes, the back 9 here, this has a little bit of Augusta type stretch in it. The front 9, there's not a whole lot of really great birdie opportunities, but you get to the back 9 and all of a sudden 10's a good hole, but then 11, 12, 13, and you can keep on going. There's a lot of really good birdie opportunities, and that's what makes this finish here so good. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Get excited. This could go in. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Going with the 5-wood. A quality shot, that.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. I like the look of this. That's outstanding. What a putt. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. That shot's so good. We need to have another look.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, we're down here on the 9th hole, taking a look at Gary Woodland.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Gary Woodland is 1 stroke clear of the field. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Well played. Time to recap Bryson DeChambeau's effort from just a little while ago. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second. This putt is for a share of second. It's got a chance. He can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 3 under. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Only 1 shot off the pace. Going with the 5-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Wow, that's misjudged. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot advantage. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Oh, this looks pure. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And that makes him tied for first. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 13th. This is Gary Woodland.
Time for the 5th shot. Let's return to live play now. Around 110 yards to go. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Sitting at 4 under for the day in a share of the lead. Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. 4 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Just one off the lead after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey. Reclaim some momentum. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. You may be thinking about going for the green here. Getting ready to play their third. 1 stroke off the lead. This putt to move into a tie for first. This one's dialed in. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that will take him to 4 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. This one looks to be heading down the runway. And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. One of the stars of the game, Bryson DeChambeau. Time for the second shot at the 14th. And choosing the 8-iron here. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 4 under for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Oh, well done. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Looking better.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
He finds himself in a share of the lead. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot. That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
That's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Well, these are the kind of putts that bring out the best in players. Do you think this person's clutch?
We're certainly going to find out momentarily, Luke.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this shot at the last? Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
This is very well done from long range.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And this putt for the tournament. That's the right pace. This should run. It's been the site of so many famous victories throughout the course of at least the last decade, and this one will go down as yet another. Congratulations to our Travelers Championship winner.
Yes, battled hard throughout the week, and at the end of the day, just gutted it out better than anybody else. What a finish. Happy for him. Congratulations. Well-deserved win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Back at TPC Southwind here in Memphis, Tennessee. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this golf course gets after you pretty quickly.
Don't be surprised by the short 434 yards on the card from the back tees. This hole plays much longer. That uphill tee shot going from right to left, but generally back into the wind. Anything missed out to the left in the rough is an absolute no-no. Out to the right, even in the fairway bunker, is not a bad leave. Second shot, as I said, back up the hill with the green that tilts from back to front. Danger all around this hole. You want to make 3 or 4, but 5s and 6s can happen very easily as well.
Let's get down to the action.
I didn't put enough on that one, but I could have made it.
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
I know, with all those muscles too, I don't get it.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He finds himself in a share of 8th. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one.
Driving can be really hard. You have to watch your backswing. You have to keep the right stick on the controller as straight as possible. See that meter off to the right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
It indicates 3 different things: power, direction, and
you're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And here we are with the third shot. Par putt coming up here. That's well held.
One thing to know is that putting assist, you hold down X and it shows you where it thinks the ball's going to go.
Never a bad thing.
That's like a nice little tool, but it's only available when you're playing PGA Tour. I played somebody in head-to-head matchmaking, and it's pretty difficult. Thankfully, they quit because I was losing, but it's definitely an enjoyable golf game. Probably the best one I've ever played. Even if you're not really into golf.
Rushed. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par fives on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in two.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless. That water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
If you're not on the green, it won't let you putt.
It would be nice to make this putt. This is for Eagle.
This is actually a pretty makeable putt.
This one looking really good.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And it's time to recap that play.
I don't have it set on easy. I just have it on like normal, whatever the game comes with.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Left a little bit.
This one headed left.
Got lucky, it's on the green.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
It looks like a 37-footer at least for this one. This
is much more difficult.
This is going to be some good TV.
Wow. They certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left.
That'll help you slice your ball or hook it.
That should find the cut stuff.
So your backswing or whatever you want to call it is very important. Just on the green.
Going with a 3-wood here.
I was good on my backswing.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Still difficult. So, almost got lucky.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, what a stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
I don't know enough about golf
from this distance is a huge
know what I'm doing.
Booster.
I'm just kind of playing.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke.
Obviously, I'm pretty good at putting, but everything else is pretty difficult.
The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
Maybe. Nope.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
Horrible.
We pick up our coverage at the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And back to the course with the live action.
Sports games go, it's probably the most
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Besides 2K?
Okay, so lie is,
basketball.
Considering the situation is pretty good, hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Too far, but I can still have a decent putt.
Yeah, Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Ooh. Get in the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Leading by 3 strokes now. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches.
Couldn't stay in the freaking green.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier.
Good look here for a second shot.
You have like rivals that you know get into. Right now, Gary Woodland is my rival. I'm whooping his ass, so it's not going good for him.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get down.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
I've made some of those chip shots, but they're really hard.
I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount.
Gonna get lucky again? No.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good read.
And that should secure the par. Well done. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago.
And like
this
your
is 4th?
driving range, or
and after
your
this
drivers
hole,
and your
that's
different
how it looks.
clubs
Now,
have
current
different
leader is
settings on
enjoying
them.
a 2-stroke lead.
You know, how much distance and forgiveness and swing and...
The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
Stays in green.
Going with the 7. This one might need to get down a little. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Airmailed agree with that approach.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the hybrid.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Get in. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. That's tiny. John, how long is this putt? Seems to be a fair way.
I think this is about a 24-foot putt from my guess.
Go in. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Like 2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I am down on the 12th hole, taking a look at Gary Woodland's next shot.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, but you can't see. It's heading to the rough for mine. The closing 9 at TPC Southwind has so many difficult holes, and this 12th reach is just yet another example.
This green, Luke, for some odd reason, seems to be a little bit more firm than the other greens on this golf course, so be aware of that. Second shots could go bounding over the green if you're not careful.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well hold. Let's move on. He sits in first position. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Wonderfully played. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in top spot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 13th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Come on, sit. That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
You'll take the tap in for par any day. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh, wow. Right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. nice stroke. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. There's a little creek that meanders through the center of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, tidy looking shot that. Let's head out to the 16th hole. Even for the day. Currently tied for 6th. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one has eyes for the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, guys, I'm over on hole number 18. This is Cantlay's next shot.
Big chance here. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Go on, get in the hole. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the center of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. This one might need to set.
Ooh.
That one had eyes for the flag the whole way. Yeah, you'll take that. Good birdie. Leading by 5 shots after that. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. If you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, and a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. This shot was about 140 yards out. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Looking really good, this one. And there you have it. winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I got to say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back, and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This one's for birdie. If it's up, it could be in. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 5, 551 yards long. You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. This is their 5th shot. And back to the course with the live action. The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for the putt to be holed here. This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make. It's on a great line. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill. Blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, this putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
Yeah, fair effort. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm down here on the 5th hole. This is Gary Woodland's next shot.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 4th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks like it's going right. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's got a chance. Well done. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from 110 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This player's dialed in. What a shot. And this effort by Justin Thomas, sitting at 1 under. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And coming up well short.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. He has this putt to save his par. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently a couple under for the event. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Seven feet to the cup. Looking good. Yep, you'll take that.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, guys, we're taking a look at Gary Woodland here on the 7th.
He was on a good line. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That's some good golf right there. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Outstanding approach shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Nice.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Damn.
Where will this one end up? And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. And he needs this to save par. Oh, nice looking putt. And down she goes. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
And guys, we're on the 11th hole and taking a look at DeChambeau.
Thanks, man.
And about 180 yards to the pin.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh. And this one is for his par. This one's looking good. Good putt, that. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That's an awful error. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Should find the green here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Patrick Cantlay finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, he's up, Tiger. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a short time ago. And just look what they're able to do with this putt from way out. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Not bad. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
This one might roll into the rough. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot.
A good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. The finish at TPC, dear runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
And now we head to the 17th, and this happened just a moment ago. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day. Opting for the 5-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. sitting at -4. Currently tied for third. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard.
Yes, 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. John, have you got a read on this one?
37 feet at least to the cup from here, guys.
That one's come up short.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Okay, let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
Look at this shot from the fairway bunker. What a stud. Good stuff.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Time for the second shot at the 17th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Okay, steady now. So close to the eagle. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. It's been some sharp shooting. This putts for a final score of 66.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes. Looking great now.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. So, but it's all said and done. Just 2 shots the margin between them and victory, or at least a playoff reach. How do you assess their performance?
It was good. It was good all around. You know, couple chances they could have taken out there today, but they just didn't get it quite done. So they'll look back at those missed opportunities, no doubt, but I think they're also going to be very thrilled with the fact they had such a good finish, just 2 strokes back. Great performance.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this FedEx Cup season has been a beauty for this player. Handling it nicely, don't seem to be under any real pressure.
No, they've been going along quite smoothly this season. I have to say I'm very impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing them compete in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Time for the second shot into the first. That's not what they were looking for.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Nice little pitch shot, wonderful touch, gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3, thank you.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Good looking shot this. Second shot on the second. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
not taking enough club to get it there.
All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Oh, this looks pure. Ooh, just missed that one. This is a bogey putt coming up. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. And what about this from Billy Horschel right out of the top draw? Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Second shot here on the third. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. An opportunity to make their par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here at the 4th. Going with the 5-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And down it goes. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh. And it goes in. Great shot.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Second shot here on the 5th. We need this one to bounce right. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this. Lining up for his second. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. This hole is a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, you can't make them all. Go tap it in. And tapping it in for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm on the 8th hole now. This is Tony Finau's next shot. From 28 feet out.
Get in the hole. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that will take him to 1 under. Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Come on, you're better than that. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, it's in the first cut, but it ended up kind of nestling itself down in there pretty deep. So let's see what happens.
Good look at a birdie here. I don't mind the look of this. And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Par 3s are always fun. See if he can knock it close. Opting for the 5-wood. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. 8 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel from earlier. Lining up for his third now. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
From around 120 yards here. Well struck. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Bit disappointing, that one. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. That's it. It's okay. And here we are with the third shot. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And that will drop in for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now that finds him in first place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. And there it is. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? They've holed it. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 4 on this one. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That's heading into the rough, I think. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. Billy Horschel's playing some beautiful golf.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. This next shot coming up from the sand. I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. Can make this one. It's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Leading by a shot after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Playing their 5th shot. Let's return to live play now. Playing from around 230 yards. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, I like the look of this. That's frustrating. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
Four left.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
You like that, didn't you? Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. And now 4 under for the tournament. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, my. Right by the hole. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's tracking. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next shot.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Looking really good. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
And let's have one more look at that shot. Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.